Hi, my name is Jim Attrell. I'm president of Marluc LLC based in Louisville, Texas. We're a property leasing and investment company. We have 9 pieces of property in Louisville, including this piece of property on Stonewall. The city staff recommended that we apply for a rezoning of the property to heavy industrial, which made sense to us. The property across the street is also zoned heavy industrial. And we went through that process and were somewhat taken by surprise at the hearing when the staff decided that they were not going to support something that they had originally recommended. So we were disappointed, and they asked us to reapply as warehouse zoning, and we went through that process, and that eventually was approved. Now, after the zoning to warehouse was approved, we then found out that there was a number of things that were going to drive up the cost of our construction, and we had a number of challenges here with the property to overcome. And so again, we were somewhat taken back by surprise, and here we're in front of you today to see if we can get those things resolved. One of the development challenges on the property is that there's a pretty significant drop from the eastern side of the property down here to the western side of the property, so we can't in effect build anything near this drainage ditch. Pretty much everything has to be built on the upper part of the property. Another challenge with the development of the property is that this radio tower that's on the southernmost part of the property has caused the developer to take out a U-shaped area out of this piece of property. So there's the one corner boundary, and there's the frontage boundary, and as you can see on the eastern side there's not much there, but I'm standing in the middle where the property line is after you take the U-shaped part of the property out, and this is as deep as it gets. So if there's 20 feet taken out of the frontage, that's about 20 to 25% of the property that's also useless to us. One of the unique things about this property, and one that we're most proud of, is that there's a tree on this property that's one of the oldest living pecan trees in Texas. My arborist says that it was born in about 1850, so that makes it about 160 years of age, and it's very healthy, and we've been doing a lot to keep it into the design of the property, and it will become the centerpiece. Okay, I'm standing on the eastern border of the property. You can see that our neighbor here has a little building stored behind this chain link fence. Okay, I'm standing now at the southeast part of the Marluc property, and here you can see our neighboring building to the southeast of the property. Okay, I'm now standing on the property that's immediately south to the Marluc property. This is, of course, is where the radio tower is located. Here's a radio tower from the other side. Alright, I'm now on the western boundary of the property, and here again you can see just how long and narrow this property really is. It doesn't leave a whole lot of room for frontage and for development. This is our neighbor to the west. It's an outside storage place, which is what most of the industrial park out here is used for. Our neighbor on the west side of our property has that same problem with radio towers taking a big U-shaped chunk out of the back of their property. Okay, here's the property to the west of us. You can see the chain link fence, the drainage ditch, there's our tree, and there's our neighbor to the southeast. Okay, this is our neighbor to the north and west of us. And this is our neighbor directly across the street from us at 1609 Stonewall. And there you can see our big old tree. Okay, so this is the metal building that's directly across the street from us at 1609 Stonewall. Our intent is to make the exterior of our metal building look pretty much exactly like what you see here. And they store stuff back there, as does the neighbor who's south and east of us. This is the neighbor that's located directly south of the radio towers. So our view south of the radio towers is of the Camelot landfill and dump, and of course that's in the process of getting expanded upon. So we're just going to have a bigger pile of trash laying in the hills behind us one day. This is our neighbor that's located north and east of our property, right across the street. It's used for outside storage, for manufacturing, and other heavy industrial uses. So just to give you an idea what the rest of the Riverview Industrial Park looks like, I've taken some pictures and some video of the rest of the park, and here you go.
Unless your name is Jack Bauer.
So in summary, what we propose to do at Marluc is to develop this property into something that will be very pleasant to look at, with good landscaping. It looks pretty much like the building across the street, a big improvement over the other buildings that surround the property, and used as outside storage with a metal building and a chain link fence, just like everything else that's around here. So we will bring property taxes and employment to the city, and I hope that you'll vote in a favorable manner towards our development. Thanks for your time.